Oh my God, Slick, you already broke your promise. You said you were going to do one video a day, goddammit, and you said that this morning. Well, I'm going to do 2 videos a day on the weekends. So, made final decision. But I got a TRAKIR, and this was too good to not share. Look at this. Look at this. I can fly planes in Sim now. I know, it's crazy. So I'm currently flying the MiG-17 on Saipan in a Tier 5 Enduring Conflict hour-long game mode. That's kind of how these work. You have to, every time you die in a plane, it doesn't get to respawn. You don't buy them by lions like you do in the normal Enduring Conflict. But, hold on. Oh, baby! I know, right? So, you don't buy them like you do in the normal Enduring Conflict. You just spawn in them kind of like a normal RB match, and you get to spawn as many times as you have spawns. You can bring any plane in the game into these events because it's 9.0 allowance. But TRAKIR, that's what I'm here to talk about. How helpful is it? This is one of my first games using it, really. I mean, I would say I've probably had 2 hours logged game time using TRAKIR. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm not using a clip. I'm using what comes with the normal TRAKIR. It's a clip too, but it's a clip that has to be in visible range of the camera. It goes onto a hat. So every time I play, I wear a hat when I use the TRAKIR. And it's got these 3 reflecting kind of infrared things that beam back to the camera so it can track where your head's looking. Now, I believe the clip, you can look anywhere, and it just tracks the clip via its infrared thing, but it's got a better reader or something. The clip, it's like $40 itself. So I might go along and get a clip or something like that in the future, because this camera will get stuck if I look straight up, because obviously if I look straight up, the bill of the hat is covering the infrared sights. But using TRAKIR, it feels very natural. It's not a learning curve like learning how to use a joystick. Now, I'm flying with Logitech 3D Pro Extreme Edition. I've had this joystick for probably 3 years now, and it's never failed me. I just don't use it too much. It's basically brand new. But now I've been putting some hours on it, considering I have a TRAKIR now. So it's just really, really fun. So expect some IL-2 videos. I don't know if they're going to go on this channel or the next channel or the other channel. But IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad, they're coming out. Battle of Kuban, they have Battle of Moscow now. So I'm going to be playing that game a lot more, and along with some just normal G-Squad sim tactics, just with me using my TRAKIR when I fly. And it should be easier to bomb and attack and strafe and stuff, and it's so much easier to fight with. It's very, very... That's the biggest issue with Sim, is being able to look around you, right? It's very tough to look around and just be alert when you're fighting, and it's just really, really tough. So I know the TRAKIR is pricey. I got the TRAKIR 5. It's currently around $150, and there's very cheaper alternatives to do this, but the thing with the TRAKIR 5 is it's not 30 FPS or something like that. The normal TRAKIRs, or like the ones that you can build for relatively cheap, are of lower quality, obviously. Now, you can do this for very cheap and make some type of scanning tracking device, and I would suggest doing that if you don't want to shell out the 150. But for what I did, I don't feel like I wasted money, and I think that's the biggest thing. I don't feel like I could have spent it elsewhere, right? I think if I want a head tracking device, this thing is fantastic, and I'm very happy I got it. It tracks rotation, it tracks looking around, it tracks looking up and down, and I would say it's the next best experience other than using a VR Vive like I used prior. I have used a Vive before. I've used an Oculus before. Oculus was only at PAX, but we had a Vive in the Powerhouse when I lived there. Baron had one, and I set it up for him. And I remember when I was setting it up and I tested it out and stuff, I flew pretty extensively in War Thunder with it. But the thing is, quality for VR headsets is relatively shit still. It's like looking through 480p. It hurts your eyes in reality. You can't really spot targets in the distance. I don't know how the newer models are, but that was my experience. So now, I mean, you get to head track while still using your 1080p 144 hertz monitor. It's fantastic. You know, you can spot and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I just want to let you guys know I got a TRAKIR. I like it. I think it's fun. It's definitely worth a purchase. If you are a sim enthusiast, it's definitely worth it. And I absolutely love sim mode in jets like this. It feels so fun to be in like an early tier jet. The cockpits are so like rudimentary and kind of still have the old school style cockpits, but the jet is capable of so much more than the props. It just feels great to fly. So definitely expect more Sim, DCS, and IL2 in the near future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, peace.